Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're working on my T4 today. Yeah, the gearbox is gone and it's gone in a bad way. So I've got a gearbox on the back of the truck, all that way on the back of the truck. It's a synchro, so it's difficult to get hold of, but got one local to me and for a very good price, and it's been rebuilt. So yeah, let's crack on. Here you go, transfer box is out, gearbox is nearly out. Just started undoing the bolts, but look at that crack. Look at that, it's massive. But yeah, there's transfer box. Got a crack in the bell housings, big old crack. Right, let's get this box out.
5 minutes later.
One gearbox out, broken. Don't know how it's done that. Clutch is ripped out as well, so got to pop to Euros and get a clutch. It's out. So
3 days later.
Alright guys, we're back again. Yes, there's no engine in the T4. We was going to put a clutch and put a gearbox back in the 2.4, and then we had a mess about with the clutch and we really couldn't get one. And then I was like, right, let's just put a PD in it, like I was going to anyway. So we have a 150 borer there, what we're going to put in there. So it'll be 150 brake. We're going to have a stage 1 map on it, or play around with a map, so most probably be 200. Yeah, so the poor old thing has no engine in it now. We didn't film it. I apologise for not filming taking the engine out, but it's not exciting pulling an engine out, but we've got to take the engine out of the bore first. So let's do that, and then we'll get back to filming, putting a PD in this 150 brake with a stage 1, stage 2 map. We might go 200 plus, don't know yet. We'll have to see. Right, talk to you in a bit.
The next morning.
Here we go guys, one ARL, taking out that borer. Got to take the clutch off. It's got brand new 6-speed clutch on it, but they won't fit. Oh, it's a 5-speed box, so we've got a new clutch and solid flywheel to go in it. Some other bits and pieces we've got to delete off it, but yeah, there's the gearbox. Started doing the wiring. Put the wiring loom. ECU's going to sit over there. The loom goes along there for the glow plugs and other bits and pieces. Couple of relay boxes I'm going to mount up there, make it look nice. Going to have a look in the fuse box. Fuse box looks a bit messy at the moment. Whole place looks messy at the moment. Wiring loom's in at the back, can't really see it in there. Comes through there. Wired that in. Is the throttle pedal. Got to make a little bracket up there to mount the throttle up. We'll do that. But yeah, get in there. Get in there. Turn the light off. I'm not using that at the moment, but yeah, get in
there. 2,000 years later.
Engine's in. We didn't film it because it was a pain to fit, but I'll explain what we had to do. We put it in. I was like, oh, well, it ain't going on the bounce. We thought it was bottom stabiliser mount, but it's not. It was a turbo down the back, but we've got the turbo on there. Show you what we've done. On this turbo, this is Dan's from Monster Rabbit. We had to clock the turbo, so we had to undo the 8mm bolts, spin that round, so that pipe comes out here. Look, let's have a look. Right, there we go. So we clocked it, loads of room, not hitting on the bulkhead. We'll have to make a custom pipe up for that. Got to make a sump for it because the transfer box sticks out further, and a nose cone on a front wheel drive, but it's in. Clock the oil pickup. Looks like it's sitting at 7 o'clock at the moment. I think we've got to sit at 6 or 5 o'clock. More like 5 o'clock because the oil sits that way. Yeah, we're going to make a custom sump. Yeah, the engine's in on its 2 mounts. I'll put the stabiliser on it. But yeah.
Much later.
Dark outside. We're still working. We've got the front end in now. We need to put some small fans on it because the fans catch. We're doing the wall pipes. Got the heater pipes done. Still working. Got some metal to do my sump with. So, and we're going to play with the ECU, see if it works. Yes, look at that, we were in. Look at that, couple of grounds and that needs sorting. But yeah, it's pretty good. Get that sump made, get some oil in it, we'll be good to go. We have to start it up.
One pair of pants later.
I'm going to make a sump now. I'm going to put it on time lapse to get on with it. We've made the plate to bolt onto the block. I used the sump as a template, described it out, cut it, clamped it together with a pair of mole grips, marked the holes with a drill, and then I drilled the rest of the holes in the pillar drill, so it's perfect. The centre I cut out, I'm going to use as base, like the bottom of it, so it saves materials. Yeah, I can just make the sides up now and weld it together.
Few moments later.
Right, here we go. Got the plate bolted on. Got a new bit of, started putting the back half of just tack welding it on so I can know where it goes. It's very difficult to video this at this angle, but yeah, there we are.
One eternity later.
Got a little bit carried away with the welding. I should have shown you before where I tacked it up, but I think everybody will get the gist of what we're doing. The reason why it's sitting on the old sump is two things. One, it's aluminium, it pulls the heat out from the steel, so it doesn't warp the steel. And two, I can see it flat on there and it's nice and flat, but I'm using the airline as well, so when I'm finished doing a little bit of welding, I blow it down, cool it, and then I move on to the other end, do some welding, blow it, cool it down. And look, I've just finished doing some welding, and look, I can touch that and there's no heat in it because the aluminium's pulling the heat and the airline blows, keeps it cool as well. A lot of people, when they do bodywork and that, they use the airline, they tack a panel, they cool it down that way. I'm going to do the front bit now, and I'll pick the camera up and video a bit more, show you what we're doing there.
A few inches later.
Got the bottom tacked up, I think got to shorten it slightly, so when I come down there, the bolt holes, because you can see the bolt holes ain't really going to line up, so I need to shorten this a little bit, so when you come straight down with the front, it'll come down, put some sides on it. I think I'm just going to finish it up now, because I'm sure you're bored of me keep coming on and off showing you bits and pieces, so I think I'm going to finish doing this up and then I will show you when it's all done.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Done. One sump for one PD. No oil painting, but it will do what I want it to do. Could put a sun bung in it yet, get that done, but yeah, it's looking good. Half a day to weld up, but it's there, so we're a step further forward to get the PD on the road.
8:01 p.m.
Here we are, sump is on. Give it a little coat of paint. Looks good. Even made the baffle work in it. Got all the bolts in. Had to put shorter bolts in because the standard ones are too long. So that is done. So the next step is put the fuel pump in the tank and see if she starts. Right, that is part one of PD conversion. There's going to be a part two because there's a few more bits and pieces to do, like fuel pumps got to be put in, got to do more boost pipes, some fuel pipes, bits and pieces, and yeah. So if you've got any questions, put it in the comments, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.